Said, you know, are you trying to be Madonna? Are you trying to be Marilyn Monroe? Like, what is the deal with you being the, you know, the blonde wig? And this is why I'm wearing shoulder pads tonight. It wasn't so much that as it was from my childhood. I think we all have things that happen in our childhood, things we experience or see that end up, you know, the ingredients to in the stew that becomes us. And when my biggest inspiration for drag turned out to be Donna Mills from the TV show from the 80s into the 90s. I'm gonna have to give you some backstory. It's Knots Landing, and it was for the Spanish people in the Roma telenovela. And it ran from 1979 until 1994. And it was something that I used to watch with my mom, who was a single mom who started out as a waitress, became the manager, ended up hostess, manager, ended up part owner of the restaurant. And when the restaurant, we were hit by the blizzard of 1978, she made a bunch of money. So she became a very successful single mom businesswoman. And so here we were watching Knots Landing, and Donna Mills' character of Abby Ewing, for 7 years up until this point on the show, we're watching her and her kids grow up, her daughter Olivia, okay, and her son Brian. They didn't even bother changing his name. You'll notice that it's David Silver from 90210, a baby Brian Austin Green plays the little brother. But my mom and I would watch the show, and I guess like it made her feel good about, like, you know, I don't know, it's hard to be a single mom and be a successful businesswoman because things will miss out, and you can throw things at your kid. Your kid can have her own bathroom and have a car when you're 16, but you know, sometimes you just want your mom's attention. And you know, so then Knots Landing, you know, had its finger on the pulse. Let's just watch my inspiration for Shelley Novak, and how my mom and I would watch this show together, and she would sit there and be like, see, I told you. Basically, my mom, she thought she was Donna Mills, and in a lot of ways she was Donna Mills, and it was a good thing. And me, I was a terrible teenager. Oh my God, I was a terrible teenager. Oh, I can't even get into it, that's a whole nother show. But let's roll the clip, and then we'll talk about it. My inspiration from Knots Landing, Donna Mills, and her terrible teenage daughter, Olivia. All right, the hush is coming over the audience. I hope so. I hope I don't have to go to YouTube.
No, play.
Play. Oh, here we go. This is my mom every day after school.
What?
She knew that the mother would never look in the doghouse. Oh, stop it, stop it. All right, stop it. If you can, hold on. Rewind that. Okay, now listen. Yeah, that was so dramatic. I almost like took my breath away. I hadn't seen it in so. But my favorite was when she grabs the bag of Coke out of the toilet and was like, "Did you think it would float, Olivia?" And whenever I meet a girl named Olivia out in nightclubs, I always say that, and then I force them to watch this on my phone. But yeah, it was such a great season, and my mom would look at me, and because I was, smoking pot and selling it, and I was a terrible teenager, but my mother would look at me and be like, even Donna Mills has problems with her kid on TV. So it was something like we could really bond with and relate to, and it was, so anyways, at one point, Donna Mills takes, as you saw, all the doors off of every room, and at one point she says, Olivia, give me your keys. And she says, why, are you locking me out? She's like, no, I'm locking you in, Olivia. I'm locking you in. So, and that's why we saw Brian beat up because she was sending the cocaine to school to be able to still sell at school with him saying it was other kids' homework. So she'd be like, give this homework to Jane, make sure that she, give this homework to Billy. She had Brian delivering the coke around the school until he got beat up. So she ran, she got the drugs that she was hiding in the she spent a lot of time with those puppies in that little doghouse. But at one point, Donna Mills locks Olivia in, takes her keys away. And Olivia is jonesing for some cocaine. Now Olivia has been a really good kid we've seen her grow up on the show, now she's a teenager. So this was really like shocking. Can we roll the clip? She locked her in, she took the car keys. Olivia wants that coke.
Play.
Give me the keys. Olivia, stop it. Give me the keys. Olivia, just stop it. Olivia, just give me the keys.
Not the shit from Home Goods!
What's wrong with you? Can't you see yourself? Can't you see what you've become? Are you gonna give me the keys?
Poor little Brian's having a nightmare because he's got to listen to all of it. Fucked him up.
Give me the keys.
So that was my inspiration for Shelley Novak. Donna Mills, 14 years of not slandering. And sadly, it's unavailable on DVD because it was filmed on I guess the stuff that disintegrates after a couple of years. So you'll never see it on DVD, but it's on YouTube, so it's fun to watch, it's fun to catch. And Donna Mills, inspiration for Shelley Novak. Highly successful career woman with troubles that she'll never let you see. But we do have troubles, even us very, very successful executive transvestites. So, guys, how you doing over there? You guys are look at Olivia's doing those lines again. And I'll tell you, the funny thing is my second husband, he was bisexual, so, when we broke up, I figured I don't want to lose my best friend. So I'll take him, his girlfriend, his mother. Everyone's going to live in the big house, like Vicky Cristina Barcelona. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Well, anyways, the best thing that happened actually was I got to have that Donna Mills moment, because I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember screaming, "Oh yeah, if you don't open this door, nobody gets locks." And then I did break down I took the doors off of all the bedrooms. And just like Vicky Cristina Barcelona, his new girlfriend slammed the door on my mother-in-law's hand and her finger was severed. And we had to have her finger attached, and that's when I went to LA in 2011. I was like, I can't take it. I can't take it. I said, keep everything, keep the furniture. I don't care. I'm out, I'm going to LA. So yeah, but I took every door, I snapped, because we were on, you know, there was a lot of cocaine and ecstasy back then. 10 years ago. Boy, 2011? I guess it wasn't that long ago, but there was a lot of it. But yeah, I got the opportunity to smash every friggin', I was like, and the funny thing is, in a lot of old pictures of that house, you'll see in certain shots, doors, like the handles knocked off. Yeah, claw hammer, man. Brian, go to bed. Oh.